Well, I can't really do anything. I'm just sitting there, not knowing anything. And I have to wait.
When you don't know where is your future going, when you don't know like what is coming to you, and when you don't know when will you leave that profession, it's really tough.
From the moment you're like in the asylum seeking process, it's just waiting.
I live in direct provision and I've lived there for almost 5 years.
I've been in direct provision for 4 years.
I've lived there for 4 years. I am 17 and I have a little brother.
I'm 14, I have a little sister, a little brother, and an older sister.
I have a 2-year-old little brother and an 11-month little sister. I'm literally the second mother of the house.
We kind of live in a weird arrangement of rooms. It's just 4 rooms laid out in a straight line. And since it's just this one whole door, there's barely any privacy because since I live in the middle room, like the 2 middle rooms, my sister's always walking into my room, my mom's always walking through my room, and my baby brother's always walking through my room. So it's just like, I can't really do nothing without being disturbed for around 30 to 20 minutes.
It was very crowded and we had to share a lot of things. You know, bathrooms, the living room, the kitchen.
There was only one kitchen, everyone had to share it, and there were bathrooms where it was kind of a little bit spaced out, so everyone had to kind of use it in the same room.
Sometimes we want to cook stuff and like bake stuff and like we can't really do it there because we don't have an oven.
So my mom decided to buy a rice cooker to cook our own thing. They took it away from her and they refused to give it back to her. They said because they cook in here, so why is she buying a rice cooker? Like, you know, my mom was really upset for a long time.
And sometimes when there is food cooked, sometimes it's not really cooked to the best possibility. They do cook chicken there, but it's like, it seems raw. It doesn't seem like fully cooked. It's just like very pale. It just seems not very appetizing to eat half the time. But you still gotta eat just to survive.
I am a very introverted person and I don't go out in town a lot, and I do feel lonely. Whereas when I go to school, I have my friends. It really helps me with just getting my mind off the negative things and just focusing on the positive.
I'm in 2nd year. At first, like when I came, people just knew each other and I knew no one. Then I just wanted to have more friends, so I just decided to talk to everyone. Now most people know me in school.
I'm learning French in school. We were supposed to have trips where we were going around the world. We had one when we were supposed to go to France, but I don't have the right papers to go to France. And I heard the offices are slow if you want a visa to go travel.
I found out a family had been in DP for 12 years. The youngest son had been there his whole life. I was not really feeling hopeful. I was like, if he's been here for his whole life, what about our family? Like, how is that gonna work out?
I live in direct provision for 4 years now.
And it's like almost 4 years, like it was April 2018.
I'm 18 years old now. I'm turning 19 in September.
Sometimes I feel like I live an open prison I'm not able to do whatever I want. I've no control, I've no the power, I've no like full of freedom.
Like we don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. Like we could be deported or something that could happen worse, you know. So what will you do? Like when they deport you, that's really the worst thing. You cannot do anything. Like
Personally, for me, like this time, even I was like thinking about like living this life is better like to die. Like I was even thinking to commit suicide.
No, I just forget about those stuff when I'm in school. I just focus. Yeah. I'm in 5th year now, doing living cert next year. I'm thinking of doing software engineering.
I lived there for like 2.5 years before transitioning into the community.
I left last year, 2021, September, so almost 3 years. I'm 25.
I am turning 23 in May. Once you're 18, you're not a minor anymore. You have to like do everything yourself. That's what the law says anyways in this country. You got your papers today, right? And then you're just thinking, yeah, I'm going to be out tomorrow. But then you end up waiting for months, and it could 10 years waiting.
You can move out, but then you'll find your own way. There isn't any aid, like, yeah, the help is there, yeah? And the organizations that will like kind of help you to get through all those processes are there, but I feel like they're just there to save face.
So I know people would say, oh, you need to be well informed, you need to know where to go. I went to all the places, but each and every time I go there, every person that I meet, they're saying a whole complete different thing compared to the other person that I would have met the other day.
It's more like you have to fend for yourself. Like I feel like you should give me an advantage a bit. Put me among other like Irish people, and then allow me to go to school earlier, and then I can integrate as well. Allow me to work, I can integrate. Allow me to like do some activities as well, like to travel at least.
I want to be free. I want to be out. I want to have my own home, have my own kitchen, have my own living room. Yeah, I think that would feel a lot better.
The only thing people need is freedom. Give like the freedom key to everyone who live. They must live like the other people who are living in the country.
I challenge you to stay in one direct provision center for at least a week, just to see reality of what's really going on, because you know, people can say all the things, but it won't make sense until you experience it yourself.